nothing less. Be prepared. We all do.
Then where are we going?
You must have it.
To pick up some hair ointment for your father.
Perhaps.
That's why we need the ointment. Oh, yeah. You might want to be careful. I've heard he's not really one for custom.
Well, at least they seem to use the... What will we do in the meantime? Not aside from the
Blood, bile, phlegm, chocolate. Chocolate? Why, of course, darling.
Just don't rough it up your customers, especially...
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Bull Durian air. A distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium? I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Karsos' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mystra asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mystra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
Mistra's willing to speak to me again? Was this your doing, Elminster?
She knows what I see in you, just as I know what she sees in you. I was not born an old man. I know all too well what it's like to have a goddess fill your heart with longing. Looking at you is like gazing into a mirror that shows centuries long past.
The past is the past, Elminster. And the future is, well, still to be decided. By me. Not by Mystra.
If there is another way, I trust you can find it. It is not in your nature, or mine, to stop looking, to accept the first answer to any dilemma. Do what you can. Put that mind to work. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mystra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
My body, so I would have it. You make a fine cake. Very efficient you'd be. No fish, only chicken and vegetables. No pork either.
Just don't rough it up your customers, especially if...
Apparently heroic.
So all it took to get Mystra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. For now, I'm just a regular wizard holding the blueprint for greatness. Mystra knows I've read Karsus's designs. I'm certain of that. And it clearly has her shaken. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. After you.
Calm down. You're louder than the fire.
Get them right here. The printing block has never been so hot. Scandals, vandals, where to buy samples?
Halt, citizen. Submit to inspection. In the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
The parasite reels in your skull. Something within the Steel Watcher tugs at your mind. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Apologies, citizen. Your record is clean. Please enjoy the city and remain vigilant.
This stayed interesting. The printing block has never been so hot. You're slouching. Scandals, vandals, where to buy sandals? It's all here in the Folder's Mouth Gazette.
Calm down. You're louder than the fire.
Interviews, politics, gossip. All of it gets in that bloody Baldur's Mouth rag. Except the people actually...
Review that awful fashion disaster you're wearing.
How many barrels of wine will we need?
Cost. I still can't believe...
You need to slow down.
Look, Mama, look! It's still so pretty!
Stories, get them right here. I think the printing block has never been so hot.
Sending a strongly worded letter would be a good place to start.
If by strongly worded letter you mean a brick through a window, then
I'm just not one for violence, you see.
you better...
He's delivered, yes. But these tax hikes are enough to make my eyes water.
Not of late.
Once the Watchers see off the cultists,
Only Lord Gortash can protect us from the world and in monstrosity of the Absolute. As the Absolute's forces
even Estrus
stalk
Polis
ever
been lacking
closer.
sauce of late.
Take solace in this.
It's a real...
You two must submit to Lord Gortash if you are to be saved.
The Steel Watch don't.
Floric, former advisor to Duke Ravengard, has been found guilty of treacherous and seditious activity against the people of Baldur's Gate. She will be executed 5 days hence.
Who oppose us? They'll be burned by the one true light! Burn!
The broadsheet isn't that bad. I don't know, Caitlin. I've read them out for years. This is the closest to rag it's ever been.
People don't always know their own lines. Gotta keep them safe.
Afternoon.
Mistress likeness. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
Greetings, child of faith. Be welcome to the Stormshore Tabernacle. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Keep a blade close.
Seek and you shall find me. Still alive. So that's progress.
Divine...
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Well, go on then. It's rude to keep a goddess waiting.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Not the message one hopes to receive from a past lover.
But her first love was always the weave.
At best, I was a close second. When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mystra's presence.
It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her.
During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. The summoning channel Mystra has provided is one only I can enter. No matter how much I prefer not to face her alone.
You'd make a fine three-dragon anti-player, you know? I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of three-dragon ante. I'll let Mistress show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute. The crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover. My chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite Weave.
You can no more control the Karsite Weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
A great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
Crush our enemies without mercy!
Yeah. These tax hikes are enough to make my eyes.
How can I help? I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be here, intact and unexploded, is not one of them. For now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing. I've often asked myself the same question, and never really found a satisfactory answer. You clearly see something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I'll take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently.
Why? I'm glad you asked. It would certainly help with the dishes. Okay, after the joke, you'll laugh. Leave him some time, and then...
That's just a gig. The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
For sure, Gortash didn't need to make this. But that's precisely why he's a genius. Not only that, even Estus calls him. Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their job.
Will you please keep your eyes on what you're doing? Again. If there were bits.
Articles about cults and war.
Oh, right. I don't read any of this stuff.
Catch my drift.
I'm standing downwind.
If you don't read the Gazette, how do you stay informed?
Karlach, you're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you'd find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
Certainly. Shout if you need anything else.
Oh, not to. I'm standing downwind.
Better than ever. With all the articles about cults and war.
All right. I don't read any of them.
Suggestive nod.
My fingers crossed. I'm not going in there and get
The Devil's Fee.
Scarab! Did it! But nothing's happening. Oh, shit! That was 4 times, wasn't it? Bollocks!
Something over there. A fake devil head. A lot of effort for a piece of window dressing.
This is real. A death devil skull, by my reckoning.
You've been caught mid-robbery. You're next. No harm done.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be and shop with glee.
Oh no. Definitely something up with this one. Trust me.
A most excellent decision. Coin and time.
What's that?
Trap. Be cautious.
Someone there?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Management is not responsible for missing body parts, enslaved loved ones, trapped souls, or ancient world-destroying curses. Keep your hands to your...
it hard!
Can you believe it? They removed the Baldur's Mouth puzzle section. And for what? An interview with some lord. I don't care what he's done. I just want my letter games back. Oh, I get it. You're scared.
Oh, knock it off. Let's go home. We can play Chase the Gelatinous Cube in the alley.
Stories, get them right here. The printing block has never been so hot.
Calm down.
Scandals, vandals, where to buy sandals. It's all here in the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. In today's edition, Circus of the Last Days is struck by tragedy. Dribble, the field has been killed.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? City of crime and chaos.
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
Please, we're in public. Let's keep away from the book's whistle parts. Sick. Quite juicy. A very juicy read. Yeah. The book was a lot more lewd than its prequels. Please focus.
There's figures hiding in the foliage. Might be a trap.
We redden our steel by the light of day in his name. But you are not the lamb for our slaughter. It seems you've won Lady Oren's favor. Join us in this act of slaughter, in Baal's name.
young bugs of no...
Sorry, pal. Table here's reserved for retired fists only. Veteran perk, you understand.
Something over there.
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gortash.
What's he got to say for himself? It's so pretty.
Lots of talk about the
We weren't doing anything. We're just waiting for a friend.
So, were you doing nothing?
The cat seems reluctant to part from you.
No more puzzles. A travesty. I get it.
Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days. I'm not. My husband was an arse. But he gave me 3 beautiful kids. So the old goat gets flowers. I get them up by Bloombridge. A druid lives that way, so you know they're extra fresh. Brighten up a loved one's grave with a bouquet, freshly picked.
my Agnes shall be dancing in the market. Flowers in her hair. I hope the Grand Duke strings up whoever did this to her. Hey, my folks are buried here. I'd love to pay them a visit. Here lie Pluck and Karlach Cliffgate. My parents. Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad. Sorry I haven't visited. I've been, away. But I'm back now, and I brought friends. I miss you so much. But I'm happy and getting up to some really important shit. Maybe you can see for yourselves. I don't know. You're with me here. Anyway. Taters. Me too. Mum used to say there was no such thing as death. Dad thought that was a load of woo. That gone meant gone unless you'd struck a deal with one of the gods. Said he had better things to do in life than beg favors off immortals. I'm not sure what I believe. Something to look forward to.
Here lies Karlach Cliffgate, beloved wife and mother.
You're not allowed to play here. It's not respectful.
We must play. Come out, sister.
An air of decay hangs over.
Sister always hides from me. She likes to play. Sister is older than me. She hides in the ground, but I will find her. I can't leave her out here alone. Sister is always happy to see me. She told...
Grief is hard. Let flowers say what words never can.
Watch how you
Trap.
go.
Time to dance.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
The city is chock-a-block with bodies.
It's no scales off.
What's he got to say for himself? Look, it's so pretty.
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate. City of steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? City of crime and chaos.
Calm down.
No, he mostly avoids that topic. Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate.
Interviews, politics, gossip. All of it gets in that bloody Baldur's mouth rag. Except what the people actually want in a broadsheet. Puzzles.
He mostly avoids that topic.
Gather round for the show. Sit down and you're in front.
Look, Mama, look. It's so pretty.
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate. City of steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? City of crime and chaos.
You're louder than the fire.
No, he mostly avoids that topic. Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate. City of steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? City of crime and chaos.
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
I'm apoplectic, furious. Frankly, I'm puzzled.
Gather round for the show. Sit down and you're in front.
Look, Mama, look. It's so pretty.
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate. City of steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? City of crime and
Calm
chaos.
down, Fighter. You're louder than the fire.
No, he mostly avoids that topic. Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate. City of steel and justice.
Say anything about the... My fingers are crossed. Oh, I'm not going in there and get swallowed by a devil. Oh, I get it. You're scared.
Nothing's happening. Oh, shit! That was 4 times, wasn't it? Bollocks.
Oh, bloody hell. No more puzzles. A travesty.
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate. City of steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? City of crime and chaos.
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
I can sneak in here. Security shouldn't be too tight. A few charmed innocents, maybe.
the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate. City
I
of
applaud
steel
your
and
taste.
justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? City of crime and chaos.
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate. City of steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? City of crime and chaos.
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
Exactly.
Would you rather be stabbed in the gut or decapitated?
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? City of crime and chaos.
Still chipping away when I left last. Never saw when he left though, did we?
This is the palace of Cazador Zar. Entry is forbidden. Leave now, citizen.
The guard's words are clear, but spoken without thought or intent. Behind her eyes, you see nothing. She must be one of the charmed thralls Astarion mentioned.
Of course. Whatever the Master desires. Enter freely, and of your own will.